We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Kings and the Bomb Squad. Major League Baseball on. Into the box now, number 57. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, number 57.
Popped him up. Gallo trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box, T.J. Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the first pitch is bounced on the ground to Ramirez at short. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Victor Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Caesar is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in, George Springer.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Springer.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. One and 2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Pablo Sandoval.
Tapper up the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Rene Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The tag, and he is out. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. To his left, Cisco. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Santiago. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Line drive base hit. The relay. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Delmonico has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch, and he can hit one out of the park on.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Wheeler pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, digging in now, Matt Caesar. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Matt Caesar.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Caesar goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Here's Joey Gallo now from the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gallo is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Moustakas, the runner at third. Sanchez at second with two gone. 3-0 now. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. Lifted in the air to center field. Cisco is there. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. The tag, and he is out at second. Ready for another chance. Number 57 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again. T.J. Rivera 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And it's fouled away. Hit to short. And there are two away now. Stepping up now, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jake Erie, Tony Zitch answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Ramirez is aboard. It's a base hit. So the two-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Caesar going back on it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
George Springer.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Martinez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And that misses 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rene Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Settling in now, Matt Caesar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. A hit in 2 tries so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Caesar is right there, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He doubled his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Cisco is up with it. And there's out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Ramirez on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Number 57.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 57. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Ready for another shot now. Santiago. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Cisco calls for it. 1 down. So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Alex Gordon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a run.
Alex Gordon.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he is out on the tag. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Caesar is there, and he'll make the catch to. Welcome back to.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, T.J. Rivera. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Ready once again, Victor Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Knebel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is after it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
At the plate, George Springer. Carter Capps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he takes ball 1.
Now pitching, Carter Capps.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delmonico waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Shoots this one over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the first pitch to him. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, Rene Rivera. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Felipe.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Nicky Delmonico. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Matt Caesar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in the switch hitter, Santiago. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Santiago leads off second with nobody out. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felipe Rivera. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a ground ball to third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line, a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. Tag from Sandoval, and he is out at third base. In is Christian Yelich, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line towards center field. Caesar is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's George Springer, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now batting, Chance Sisco. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop, Chance Sisco.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Santiago. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The 56, Carter Mack.
Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll step off. Bounce to first. Gallo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 57. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And that one stayed too low apparently. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.